Hey guys, I'm just gonna have to speak up because I cannot live without the AC on. So, you know, it's what it is. Besides, wouldn't it be boring if it was always the same? Okay, I got these cards. They're called the Unknown Crisis cards. I don't remember the title of that when I bought them. And I don't really want to talk about an unknown crisis, but we're just gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna upload this. First of all, because of the fan. Second of all, because when I have to speak loudly, it triggers me. It makes me feel like I'm yelling or scolding or preaching when really I'm just trying to be heard. So, I'm sorry. We're gonna come off a little rough so that you can hear me. And then I got these What Lies Beneath. Why would I do this? I don't know. But we're gonna, I don't know, talk about what lies beneath. And then I'm gonna upload a video that talks about how amazing you are, so we don't get all fucking depressed about, you know, it's like some shit's gross, but you are beautiful. Okay. Alright, what lies beneath? And then I got true crime. I know there's a few tarot card readers out there. I just discovered, because somebody told me about one, that talk about politics and Trump and stuff like that. Like, it's just, you know, I don't want to. I actually didn't listen, so I don't know for sure that this is how they would come off. But they look like, you know, that classic Channel 12 news reporter status where they're kind of robotic and they don't, it's like, I want to keep the child alive within my expression, even when we talk about some fucked up shit. Okay? So, let's talk about it with a joyful heart, because guess what's not going to affect us, even though it happened? I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Seriously. Abuse. You know, you could be abused, and then because you were abused, then you then in turn abuse your child, and this is cycle. That's not an excuse. Because there's people like, have you ever seen that documentary Buck? He's like a horse whisperer. It is so good. But he was abused. Like, yo. But he grew up to be this gentle heart. I don't know. Does it have to do with where we're born and the celestial pattern mapping of the sky that dictates our character? And that's what actually breaks the chains? It seems like, you know, the whole thing with free will and the difference between destiny and fate is having that free will to decide. Let fate, you know, this fucking cycle to go on, or if you choose with the ability of free will to go towards your destiny. And some people think fate is something that will inevitably happen no matter what, but destiny is your choice in between these fated events. Why is it gotta be so confusing? I'm gonna try to explain what I know and not confuse us any further, but the more I know, the less I know. It is so annoying. Seriously. I blame my parents. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I want to do is put us all on a lie detector. Me, for sure, and my parents. But you know, since I believe in alternate realities and jumping timelines and doppelgangers and clones and shit, the wrong one will probably show up to the meeting with the lie detector, and so I don't trust anybody. It's unfortunate. And you know, sometimes I think it's all me keeping the truth from myself. From the very get, I set this all up to keep myself from knowing the truth so that the mystery always lasts, because if we exist in eternity, then there's never an end game, or it's like, so just keep myself guessing by making sure I can never pinpoint anybody doing anything for certain, anywhere, anytime. Why would any of you still be here? Any of you that are still here, I love you. You know, the rabbit hole. I think I might title this The Rabbit Hole. You guys are the rabbit hole. Anybody diving into the self, it's just never ending. I guess there's some of us that are pretty shallow and don't have much depth or substance or experience that's transmuted into knowledge, into wisdom. And so I guess we're not all rabbit holes, but my babes, if you're still here, yo, you might be a bigger rabbit hole than me. You know what I just realized? The movie The Matrix with the white rabbit. Just yesterday. You would think I would get that. But like, I'm so naive to some things sometimes. But like, follow the white rabbit is like follow the rabbit hole. That just clicked yesterday. Seriously. So here we go into a rabbit hole of true crime. When really, I think we're trying to discover, I don't want to say it, it's like somebody tried to silence you. Perhaps in a past life they did, and possibly killed you. This person goes around killing, I don't know, for the government or some cosmic government, silencing anybody who threatens to expose the truth. It's like, seriously, what pussies? Pathetic little wussy pussies. I don't get it. I don't think they're quite human. They're just programmed by, like that one movie, Tron, when at some point he's like, well, when I made you, I was not perfect, and so he made a clone of his imperfect self, and he ordered this clone to make a perfect world, but the clone was imperfect. So how can an imperfect machine go make a perfect world without having the flaw of the creator that he then finally realizes a little too late? It's like, this fucking system is trying to perfect something that is not supposed to be perfected. It's supposed to be messy and mysterious, turns out, with a little structure and order. Seriously. So I guess there's a serial killer, a killer of truth, because I don't know, because they don't like how messy the truth is. I don't fucking know. I don't need to care. But let's just get, I don't know. What are we doing here? I guess we'll get a hidden crisis from this serial killer, as if, you know, it's not obvious. Unless they are... Nope, there's no unless. That's why we need to speak the truth. Which is... weird. You know, when they do like those deep ocean documentaries with those like crazy creatures, they glow and they fucking transform and they do weird shit with their eyes. It's like we see the creatures in the ocean doing that, but then we act like us as the most elevated creature in existence can't do magical shit too. We can. And for some reason, somebody doesn't want you to know. I don't. It's like, why not? Why can't we all just be magical and elevate? Maybe some of us, some of them they just are so broken, lost, and unable to tap into their nature, actual nature and divinity, because maybe they were created by some sort of German lab technician on a table and they're not actually natural, so how are they ever supposed to act natural? Like, it's not their fault. Like, since we can't actually know, it just never ends with the weirdness. Seriously, this is not the life I wanted. Talking about the weird shit, yo. But here we are. We got a serial killer. And the unknown crisis about the serial killer is Mirror of Phantoms. This is all just for entertainment. Okay, guys? Come on. Hidden desires, fears, or potentials. We need to face up to our inner world. Maybe someone's a serial killer of their own truth. Keep killing your truth. Because you don't want to be weird like me. So I get it. I used to kill my truth, or at least silence it. But that's not gonna be a thing on this channel. The winds of destiny. So is there anything we can add to this, Spirit? Seriously. Love you guys. Thank you for being here, bunch of weirdos. Adventures. The adventures of the light and the dark. The serial killers. The rabbit holes. And the truth that sets you free, but breaks most. Okay, so, I don't know. That's what I have for my babes. I hope that helped. Until next time.